Welcome to the Glenn Beck program. The last 2 years, the federal government has been on a spending orgy, the likes of which no one on the planet has ever seen before. And now, as the election campaign season begins, we're hearing politicians talk tough about getting our fiscal house in order. But aren't you the guys who are just, oiling each other up and having the giant orgy? Yeah. The Republicans want to start by cutting $40 billion. The Democrats think that's reckless and out of control, and the news refers to this as controversial. I would agree that it's controversial. $40 billion? Let me show you how much $40 billion is. 40. Controversial? That is 3.3% of the yearly deficit. How much for the entire budget for next year? 1.05%. And for the national debt, this is what really matters to our kids. 0.28. Yeah, so I would say that it is controversial. That's not dangerous. That's a clerical error. The debt, that is dangerous. Paul Ryan now is leading the charge on this. He wants to cut $6 trillion over 10 years. Wish we could do it in shorter than 10. But the problem is, it is going to be hard to convince people and have them really understand what this means. We all are going to have our life changed. But we have to break out of something called the normalcy bias. This is critical that Americans understand what a normalcy bias really is. The normalcy bias, best way to explain it is 9/11. On 9/11, 2 massive jet planes crashed directly into office buildings. People saw them from their office come into the plane. They felt the building shake. They could see it on television. Yet some people who worked in the World Trade Center actually went to the stairwells and then turned around and said, "Oh, wait, I've got to turn off my computer," or "I forgot my coat. I'll be right back." Like they would be later in the day coming back to their office and turn their computer back on, like it made a difference. When were they going to come back to their office? An hour later, after they somehow or another got the burning airplane out of the building? When you think of this logically, it makes no sense. But it is something instinctive in people. We want something that is normal. And people run around ignoring the reality around them to hold on to some sense of life as usual. And that's what's happening in America. It is imperative that you break out of the normalcy bias, because nothing is business as usual in our country or on planet Earth. It is on fire. And your life, just as our lives did on September 11th, it's about to change. But you never make it down the stairwell or get out or save anyone else's life if you still think you can go back and turn off your lights and still make it out. It's on fire, and there is a chance to get out and save it and save others, but you must wake up now.